This is Bergamot, and this is early morning on March 8th. I'm looking at my advanced decline indicator, which seems to pick the tops very accurately. After this recent top in the beginning of February, most of my portfolio sold off, and the averages has been held up by a few big stocks, but mostly everything I'm looking at has been going down for the whole month. It picked up very quite clear right before November, and then again during the summer months. The bottom's a little bit harder to understand. It seems to be the area at which it bottoms, and if it doesn't hold this horizontal line, it goes into a panic selling, like right here in August, and then again in November. There is a good possibility that this thing bottomed, and this is it. I would expect another throwback on the downside to create some kind of a double bottom, so I can construct a pretty big T over here. VIX, we got another, well, we missed a buy signal by a smidge, although this one worked out perfectly, and this sell signal has been a dud. It just led to a little bit of softness. This sell signal worked out fine, but with about a week delay. So VIX is not giving us very clear signals right now, and overall it's right at 50 period moving average. It kind of goes horizontal. I suspect it's showing that there is not much volatility is or expected in the market in general. The small caps, not the small caps, the Russell 2000, that one retraced all the way to 50-day moving average and fallen more than the other averages, shows oversold condition, and maybe a pretty good point to start buying. But once again, I would expect to see something of the throwback like we did in December. Don't know. And then the SPOOs, the day session only, this gap will be closed. Futures are up this morning by about 12. Once again, I would suspect us to do more work on the downside, maybe back and fill a little bit, get a little bit more oversold, but this may not happen. This could be it, and if this is it, then real estate is the first one up. Real estate is the first one up. This one tapped just when my advanced decline indicator showed the top, but it's been consolidating on a pretty good volume. It's met with quite a bit of accumulation. May buy it today over 61. We'll see how the morning goes. I do not believe that we will be going straight up. I think there will be some kind of a throwback in the morning. Then the next one up is, of course, home builders. These were the best performance this entire run up, and I would suspect it to continue to be so. If it is, it will go up and it will take out the high. I may be buying this today around lunchtime. I don't want to do any buying in the morning because the futures are overextended. And then surprisingly, in foreign markets, Vietnam is ripping tits. Malaysia and Singapore is not far behind. Generally speaking, foreign markets has not been as strong as American. Money flows to America, but these are standouts. The picture on the right looks different from most of the other countries out there. Well, except for Egypt. Egypt is actually even better, but I'm not about to. No, this is not Egypt. This is Egypt. After a horrific fall, enormous rise on a huge volume. I guess war does wonders for this country. Who knows? I'm not going into this. I'm not going into any international today or tomorrow, but maybe sometime soon. So this is it. Don't lose money.